Greetings everyone. Today we continue our reading of Prabhuji's book, Bhakti Yoga, the Path of Love. And in our last talk, we discuss this sentence where Prabhuji writes, aware of the abyss that separates revelation and our works, we live in a frustrated attempt to faithfully express the mystery of the Spirit. And today we will continue from there. Prabhuji writes, I paint sighs, hopes, silences, aspirations, and melancholies, inner landscapes and sunsets of the soul. I am a painter of the indescribable, inexpressible, and indefinable of our depths. And maybe I just write colors and paint words. In the previous sentence, Prabhuji described this frustrated attempt to express the mystery of the Spirit, and following he talks about his art. And I believe that these sentences come one after another for a very good reason. We feel very grateful that Prabhuji allowed us to use some of his works of art, which are expression of his most intimate world, as the covers of his books. Having privilege to be around him when he creates, I believe that these paintings able to facilitate a meeting with something very profound of his presence. The art is an integral part of Prabhuji's life. Years ago, on different occasions, Prabhuji would stop all the activities of the mission. At that time we ran few yoga centers, and he would collect all the monastic disciples in one place. We would leave everything aside and dedicate ourselves to art. He would create with us and guide us to dare and join him in this exploration of the process of creation of the art. During that time, he shared something very beautiful, that in essence, a true artist, and when I speak about true artist, I speak about someone that creates from the depths of their being, is very close to a mystic. And then he said that the mystic, in his essence, is an artist that don't have a need to create anything. Discussing this subject recently, Prabhuji mentioned a great Swiss psychiatrist, Carl Gustav Jung, and exploring his writings, I found few quotes that for me express perfectly Prabhuji's attitude towards art and the way he creates. And I would like to read them and discuss them with you. Carl Jung writes, as a human being, the artist may have many moods, and a will, and a personal aims. But as an artist, he is the man in a higher sense. He is a collective man, one who carries and shapes the unconscious, psychic life of mankind. The artist is not a person endowed with the free will who seeks his own ends, but one who allows art to realize its purpose through him. So as Carl Jung writes here, and that was always Prabhuji's guidance, the true art is only possible when we're able to put aside our moods, our will, our desires, our objectives, and to allow to something much greater than us use us as an instrument. in order to express something, as Jung would say, from the collective subconscious of humanity. And Prabhuji would call this the background, from the background of the existence, from the depths of consciousness, to communicate something from there. And this is what Prabhuji writes in such a beautiful way. He writes that he paints sighs, hopes, melancholies, the inner landscapes and the sunsets of the soul. It's very difficult to comment on that, because I feel that those words say it in the most beautiful way. But when he writes those things, I believe, and that's the reason I started this conversation saying that there is a good reason that this paragraph appears after Prabhuji speaks about the abyss and about this frustrated attempt to express, faithfully express, the mystery of the Spirit. And I feel that Prabhuji's art is one of the ways to do just that. And as he writes, he paints the indescribable, inexpressible of our depths. This is the greatness of the art, its ability to tap into the mystery of life and to reveal the beauty of the Spirit. And I hope that when you will have an opportunity to come in contact with Prabhuji's books and their covers, and with Prabhuji's art in general, you will be able to relish this beauty. Jai Prabhuji.